All right, we are live. Welcome to the Copywriting Show. So, we're going to answer all your questions today about copywriting, freelance copywriting. Is it worth it in 2026? Is it a good business model? Is it a good way to make money online? I'm here to answer all your questions about getting started. My name is Brandon Story, and just a quick intro on me. I started copywriting 7 years ago in 2019. After failing at 5 business models, my goal was to build an online business, make money from my laptop, and have more free time, more autonomy, make more money, and just be able to work and live anywhere and provide for my family. And yeah, after failing at 5 business models, I went all in on copywriting in January 2019. And within 6 weeks, landed my first copywriting client. It was very cheap for $15 a blog post on Fiverr.com. But within 3 months of starting copywriting, I was able to make enough money, quit my job. Within 6 months, my wife quit her job too. We sold everything and moved halfway around the world from Vancouver, Canada to Thailand. Lived there for 10 months as I kept building the business up. Made my first $5,000 a month in month 7, first $9,000 a month in month 12. And since then, made over $700,000 with copywriting. So here we are. I'm live and I'm here to answer all you guys' questions about freelance copywriting. I actually just released a video on YouTube and everywhere on like the state of freelance copywriting in 2026 and where it's at and where it's headed. It was very interesting because I got to look at basically multiple studies and surveys showing where copywriting is headed in the next few years and like what's going to be happening with it. Basically, the gist of it is I answer like, is copywriting shrinking as an industry or is it growing? And believe it or not, if anybody's interested, here's a little teaser from the video. Um, right now in 2026, copywriting is a $28 billion industry. What that means is every single year, business owners are spending $28 billion total on copywriting services. So that means if you're a freelance copywriter or you're an agency owner, right, and you are wanting to make money, guess what? There's $28 billion up for grabs every year. And what was shown in these 3 data points, 3 studies, 3 surveys, whatever you want to call them, reports that were done from 3 different places, that copywriting is at $28 billion in 2026. And by the year 2030, it's going to be reaching $42 billion. While everybody is saying AI is taking over copywriting and it's done, it's eliminating copywriters. It's like the data shows that copywriting is actually going like this. And it's getting more in demand. People want to grow their businesses too. And that's it. That ain't going away anytime soon. So the copywriting industry is going to grow from $28 billion to $42 billion in the next 4 years, a 50% increase. So a 50% increase in money in the copywriting space. It ain't shrinking, it ain't dying, it's getting bigger and it's growing. And it's the best online business opportunity today in 2026 and going forward. But what about AI, Brandon? How does that work? What about this? Isn't it wiping everything out? No, AI is a tool. And from the beginning of time, it has always been man versus man plus tools against man plus tools. So we all have access to the internet now. That wasn't a thing 50 years ago. To write copy, write digital ads, write email newsletters, online advertising, social media, right? And now what's happening with AI? We all have access to AI to write better copy, to research faster, to get more done, right? That is how you should think about AI. To start leveraging it and using it to make more money as a copywriter. So AI is making it easier to become a copywriter in 2026, especially when you just start learning things, start playing around with ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, whatever, and it can help you make even more money. So what's up? We got some people joining now. Who do we got here? Corey, let's go. Corey coming in from Instagram. We got Maya, Cynthia. Cynthia, hey, first time joining you live. That's awesome having you here, Cynthia. We got Destrimonis. Don't know if I'm saying your name right. Yeah, Maya, $20 billion. No, $28 billion. That is how much money is being spent on copywriting in 2028 or 2026 is $28 billion. And by 2030, it will be $42 billion. Yes, AR, I'm live right now. This isn't some weird pre-recorded live. I don't do that. When I go live, we're live. This is it. We're live. I'm talking with you guys. Marvan, French, Alex06, Corey with the fire signs again. Let's go. Marvin, is it still worth it? If you want to make money and you want to be able to just write stuff from your laptop, yeah, sounds pretty worth it to me. Tiago, what's up, Tiago? We got Gian. Okay, I can pull these ones up. I don't know why, but Instagram, I can't pull it up. The comments and stuff there. But what's up, Gian? What's up, Papa Huevo? I seen you on Wild Boys. I don't know. I wasn't on Wild Boys, but maybe. What do you mean? Tell me what do you mean when you see me on Wild Boys? I'm live right now. Syra, hello. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Syra. Yeah, guys, any questions you guys have about the reason I came on here is just answer your questions. Okay. I made $700,000 with freelance copywriting. I make 10 to 15K a month. If you want to know what the heck copywriting is, how it works, why you can make so much money with it, why it's such a good opportunity, ask away. If you're like, what the heck am I doing on the stream talking to this random crazy person? Like, what the heck is copywriting and why am I here? Ask that question. If you're wondering how to get started, how to learn fast, how to land your first client, how to position yourself online, how to quit your job in the next couple months and just do this, how to be able to travel the world and provide for a family, how to start this as business number one, how to scale to 5, 10, 15K per month. Ask away. Any questions? I'm answering them here live. Vaishali, what's up? One of my students, Vaishali, she just joined my academy. Awesome having you here. Yeah, ask away. Any questions, guys? I think I'm connected on, if you're from Facebook, this is the first time I have connected on Facebook. So if anyone's here from Facebook, comment below. I'm just curious if anybody's watching from Facebook. Yeah, first time connecting there and going live there. So yeah, I'm live on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and now Facebook for the first time. So wherever you're watching from, just comment it in below, just so I can see where you're coming from. Okay, so we got people from LinkedIn, YouTube. We got people from Instagram, Slowpoke7 on Instagram. Yeah. Okay. So first question. Okay. AR. By the way, ask your questions if you want. I'm going to answer all you guys' questions. Right. I normally charge like $1,900 for one-on-one coaching for a month. You get to ask me any questions live for free right now. Okay. So AR's first question: can a person from a third world country become successful in copywriting, especially freelance copywriting? My English is fluent and professional. AR, that is a great question. There are so many people who are trying to learn copywriting right now from third world countries, or they're not native English. Can someone from a third world country become successful in copywriting? Yes, because copywriting is everywhere. Copywriting is even in third world countries, believe it or not. Anywhere that a business has to communicate with the written word, that is copywriting. Every time you see a billboard, a magazine, a commercial, an advertisement, email, Facebook ad, Instagram ad, social media, all of that stuff is copywriting. Even flyers, physical flyers you hand out, posters on the walls, business signs, KFC's menu. This is all copywriting. Okay, every time there are words physically written anywhere, this is a copywriter who wrote that stuff, and they're getting paid for this. So as a third world country person, like, how can you be successful? Well, if you want to make the most money with it, and lots of people from third world countries are doing this, do whatever it takes to master English. That is the number one tip I can give you, besides actually learning copywriting, right? Getting in the books like Cashvertising, Adweek Copywriting Handbook. Study copywriting, practice copywriting, take courses, watch my YouTube, go to other things, learn from other places, and get good as a copywriter. But if you're from a third world country and you don't speak native English, your number one mission besides learning copywriting is get fluent in English. That is the most important thing. If you do not speak good English, and when I say speak, I mean if you don't write good English, then it doesn't matter how hard you try to become a copywriter and land English speaking clients, it won't work. So don't waste your time. Don't just try to learn copywriting without getting your English right. Okay, that's the best way to be successful. And yes, there's plenty of people who are not native English speakers who have crushed it and are making crazy good money with copywriting, but they first got fluent with the written word with English. Okay, that's step one. Okay, what's up, Tiago? What's up, Victoria? Ja, what's up, brother? Good to see you here, man. Okay, we got a question here from Cynthia. I can't pull it up here on the screen, but question is, I get them to respond. Okay, I'm guessing you're saying prospects. You get prospects to respond to the first message you send them. But when I send the free value, I always get thanks for the hustle, but I'm good. Yeah, so you're gonna get most people you send an outreach message to, they're gonna say no thanks, or they're gonna ghost you. You need to realize right out of the gate that the vast majority of people you try to pitch as a copywriter, they're not gonna want what you have. Most people, when you go pitch them online, they're gonna say no, they're gonna ghost you, they're not gonna be interested. But that's okay. It's just part of the game. Obviously, not everybody you reach out to is gonna be ready to start spending thousands of dollars on copywriting. Know this ahead of time. It's okay if most people say no or they ghost. So, what you want to do is just make sure you're constantly helping people. When you outreach, my approach to outreach is very different than most people's because my approach to outreach is not let's go scam people and spend as many like outreaches as we can and blast cold emails and this and that and click automation tools and create fake accounts and just like try to get money from everybody. That's not how I approach outreach. How I approach landing clients is very simple. Go find rich people, get good at your craft. Step one, get good at your craft. Step two, find rich people. Step three, give so much value up front to them, they don't know what to do other than to hire you. Give them so much help and value that they have no other option but to go and like keep you near them. Like if you want to actually get clients in 2026, the best way is to go help people, be generous, give first, prove your expertise, prove that you actually understand this stuff. And how can you understand this stuff unless you study it? How can you understand this stuff unless you write it every day? How can you understand this stuff unless you invest in your education and learn and watch YouTube and study and read the books and get courses and coaching? That's how you're going to crush it. Step one. Step two is like when you get in front of those people, give so much. Now, why are you getting responses that say, thanks for the value, thanks for the hustle, but I'm good? You're gonna get that from most people. Now, you want to handle an objection if you can, right? What you want to do to handle that objection is say, hey, always acknowledge what their objection. Hey, no worries if you're all good, no worries if you're not interested in copy right now, and then spit it back on them. And one thing I like to do is just like bring it back to benchmarks. Hey, so if you're doing email copywriting, just say, hey, totally understand if you're all good, you don't need a copywriter. This is objection handling. Totally understand that if you don't need a copywriter, you're all good. I'm just curious if you're already getting 20% of your total revenue from email, since that's just the average that a business owner makes. And then just bring up statistics, bring up benchmarks, study this stuff. When you figure out the numbers, go ask them that, right? They may think they don't have a problem, and so why would they be open to your solution? But the moment you start bringing up statistics and showing them that they actually are not making the money that they should be making with email or with ads or with sales pages or with social media, then bring this stuff up. If you say, hey, no worries if you're all good, I'm just curious if you're already getting 36 to 1 ROI from email then, right? My specialty is email. That's my main core copywriting specialty, which is why I know more about it. So I'm going to use that angle when I reach out to people. But don't take no for an answer. Always acknowledge what someone's saying and then just keep the question, just ask them more questions. Like, are you trying to make more money as a business owner? Are you trying to grow? What's your goals? Because I'm noticing this, this, and this with your emails or with your ads or with your social media that you could clearly use help with. Don't accept no for an answer and just keep going for it. Okay, we got some more questions here. Let's see. Okay, we got a question from Thiago. Okay, hi Brandon. How can I pick a good niche that pays well? Do you think copy for music coaches and educators is a good one? I'm a content writer and musician. Yeah, so there's no perfect niche. There's money in every niche. Like unless you're just like going after the most bizarre thing possible. But like don't worry too much about what niche you should go into. Pick the niche that's right for you. If you are a musician, then absolutely you have an advantage when talking to musicians and music people who sell musical instruments, people who sell music lessons, and music coaches and music educators. So absolutely, that's one of the best niches you could possibly go into because you have a natural advantage. You understand the thing. Business owners want to be able to trust somebody who understands their business and the industry. So if you are a musician, 100%, you're going to have a head start going after musicians. If you play like we'll just say a sport like football, soccer, right? Football if you're from Europe, soccer if you're American. Then like go target people who sell stuff to people who play football, soccer, or like coach people in that. If you have a background in real estate, go after real estate agents. If you have like some kind of thing that you're really good at. If you're like studied investing for the past 10 years and you love money and finances, go after financial businesses, coaches, software, like educators, products, apps, like all that stuff. If you like are a hardcore gym junkie, you love going to the gym, getting fit, go after fitness coaches, go after gym owners, go after fitness apps. Like whatever you already know about a little bit and you're into and you're interested in, that's the easiest niche to start in, right? How and where do you search for and decide upon a niche? I just explained that. Slowpoke 7. Go after the things you already buy and the things you already do first. That's the easiest place to start. Um, Cynthia asks, are fitness coaches worth outreach to? 100%. If you're interested in fitness, go reach out to fitness coaches. I have seen so much terrible copy from some of the top fitness coaches on Instagram when I look them up. It's not saturated. People say don't go after fitness coaches because everybody goes after them. No, their copy sucks. The top dudes, like their copy is it's so terrible. I'm like, man, somebody needs to go help them. Like, go just think about outreach and landing clients as like you need to help people. You need to do good work and just start helping people without asking them, can I help you? Without pitching them, can you give me money first? Just start helping people for free, and you're gonna make money with this thing. Okay, so we got some more questions coming over here from LinkedIn and stuff. How to learn fast, Brandon. Okay, step one, if you want to learn copywriting fast, step one, start writing every day. Like, don't worry about what to write, just make sure you do write. So spend 30, 60 minutes per day, just opening up a Google Doc, put on a timer for like 30 to 60 minutes and just free write. Get your general writing skill down first. That's step one. Don't skip a day, 30 minutes minimum. Step two, go get copywriting books. Cashvertising by Drew Eric Whitman. Number one, Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joseph Sugarman. Just like buy these books and read them every single day, 30 minutes minimum. Read copywriting books. Like me, other copywriting coaches online, like sure, most of us probably sold in the millions for clients. These guys though have sold hundreds of millions. Gary Halbert has sold $1 billion. He wrote the book, The Boron Letters. You can learn so much from me and other coaches online about like digital copy in 2026 and what works best now. And it's crucial, but like nothing beats the foundations. Nothing beats learning from the legends and like core consumer psychology principles on how to sell. Like this stuff is so important to learn. Get in the books. You can actually, if you can't afford $20 for a book, like go to YouTube and type in Adweek Copywriting Handbook. There's a free audiobook. You can find all this stuff, learn that stuff, right? Step three, study high performing copy. Go look at Gary Halbert's sales letters. Go look up Gary Halbert sales letter on Google. Go to swipefile.com, swiped.co. I have a swipe file as well, 73 classic sales letters and ads. Go learn from the legends and go look at their copy and write it out word for word by hand just to study it. After that, pick one type of copy and one niche and go after it. That could be ads for real estate agents. That could be emails for fitness coaches. That could be sales pages for financial software. Pick one type of copy and one niche and practice that thing every single day. Like get really, really good in a really small lane. And as you get clients and experience and case studies, you can broaden and pivot. It's way easier over time. After that, if you want to learn the fastest, go buy a course, go buy coaching, go invest in your education. I invested $5,000 into copywriting education in my first year. And guess what? I also got faster results than most people. I got to $9,000 a month within 12 months and 10 to 15K months since. So I was able to quit my job, quit my wife's job, move halfway around the world, have more free time than ever before, be able to live wherever I wanted. My wife was able to, we started having babies after that. We had 2 kids since. She was able to retire right away. She didn't need to work anymore. And how did I achieve all that? How did I get all that, right? And I'm not saying I'm the best copywriter. You're not going to find me on A-list copywriter list, Forbes top 100 copywriters, and I don't care. But what I did learn was how to get good enough quickly and how to get in front of rich people and how to make enough money and how to make 6 figures per year as a copywriter fast. So I know how to do that. So if that's your goal and you want to make 5, 10, 15K per month as a freelance copywriter in 2026, I can show you how to do that. Invest in your education. Like spend the time every day working on your craft, studying, writing, and outreaching. But like if you want to move the fastest, go overcome the mistakes that other copywriters have made. Go learn the secrets that other people who are successful have done, right? If you want a shortcut to success, Just look what other successful people did and do what they did. And look what the mistakes they made and skip over those mistakes. So get courses, get coaching. I have a six-figure copy academy. It is a complete 90-day roadmap of exactly what you're supposed to work on every single day, what to write, what to learn, what to study, exactly how to write copy from scratch. If you're clueless about copywriting, what the heck, how does this work? You learn it. Okay, next up, you learn how to outreach best in 2026, which is getting most of my students their first client within 30 days. Okay, you're gonna get exact outreach scripts, exact templates, all that stuff. You get weekly writing feedback, weekly coaching calls like this, but smaller group, and you get to ask me over a Zoom call, Google Meet, face-to-face. You get copy job boards, support from other copywriters. Click the link in my description below. Click on the Six-Figure Copy Academy. The guarantee of the academy, the promise, is you will get your first paid client in 90 days or you get your money back. There's no other program on earth, copy program, that has that. And the reason I can offer that as a guarantee is because the results of my students speak for itself. So go look on the link. You can see student results and how fast people are getting clients and work and money through my system. That will teach you the fastest. It's just like, go be around other successful copywriters. You're going to move quicker. Okay. Question from Shruti. I'm from LinkedIn. I've started to practice for luxury brands, but one thing I noticed, they're mostly fond of organic marketing because they don't want to sound salesy. So how should I write that it feels luxurious, yet so impacting? So they're mostly fond of organic marketing, but they don't want to sound salesy. That's kind of a tough question because I don't know what kind of copy you're writing. Are you writing emails for them? Are you writing ads for them? Are you writing product pages or sales pages? Shruti, give me a bit more context as to like what kind of luxury brands you're reaching out to and what type of copy you're offering them. Because you're telling me their objection is they don't want to sound salesy. Luxury copywriting, writing for luxury brands is gonna be very different than writing for cheap brands. So getting a bit more context, what kind of brand specifically and what kind of copy you're writing. Syra says, please tell me some tricks. I can give you lots of tricks. You got to be more specific and ask more better questions than that. That's awesome. Thank you, Vaishali. I appreciate that. Okay. Can I start auditing and delivering sauce on my phone until I get my Mac next month? Aaron, what's up, brother? Yeah, man. Like, that's awesome. You're getting the Mac next month. That's so cool, man. Stoked for you. Can you, in the meantime, basically what your question is, can you become a copywriter from your phone without a laptop? Can you just write copy on your phone? Can you outreach on your phone? In 2026, if you asked me this 5 years ago, I would have said, absolutely not, there's no way. In 2026, you have access to your phone, notes app, internet, Google Docs. Software is gonna be harder, but you can still access most software. I actually remember I was on a camping trip, I think 2 years ago, and I was like, oh shoot, I was taking a week off of like all work and stuff like that. And I was like, oh no, I forgot to like schedule out an email for an e-commerce client in Klaviyo. So I'm doing emails for an e-commerce brand, and I forgot. I was like, I didn't have my laptop. I was doing a camping trip. I was like, shoot. I remembered I forgot to do something. I had to do it, but I didn't have my laptop. And I was like 2-3 hours away. I wasn't driving back home. It's like, what am I gonna do? I actually was able to log into Klaviyo, which is the email software for e-commerce. And I was able to literally write an entire email from scratch from my phone, like a designed email too, which I'm not a designer, but it was like, I was able to use blocks and templates and stuff like that. And like, it worked. And it was like, it blew my mind because I was like, whoa, I had no clue I was able to do that. So it's easier now than ever before to do copy work from your phone. I wouldn't recommend people like try to make it work full time from your phone. But like, if you need to do like little things here and there and do updates from your phone, it's easier than it used to be. Can you build a full-time income from just writing copy from your phone? Like it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but it's not impossible. Try to get a computer though if you can, right? Ronak Ladanda, I don't even know how you say your name. Ronak, hi Brandon, what's up? Are you sure people want email copy? Patrick asks, are you sure people want email copy? Matthew Volquin said in his last video, business owners don't need email copywriters. You know what? I'll just say this. Go look what business owners are actually spending money on. I literally just put out a video on the state of copywriting in 2026. So if you're on my YouTube, go to my latest video I just uploaded like an hour ago. And I walk through this exact thing. Is like, what do business owners actually spend money on? In fact, you know what? Let's just do this live. I'm just going to show you. instead of just talking about it and trying to convince you, no, they do hire email copywriters and stuff like that. Let's just go into it. I'm actually going to pull up Upwork right now, and I'm going to show you guys what business owners are actually spending money on for copywriters. Like, you know what? I can tell you all I want, but let's just show. Showing is better than telling sometimes. So let's go to my account here. I'm literally just going to pull up my Upwork profile right now, and we're going to look at what people are actually hiring copywriters for. Because I wanted to show you guys, like, what are business owners actually spending money on? Like, what are business owners actually hiring copywriters for, and is it still happening? So let me just show you. Let me pull up my screen. Okay, let's go to my Upwork. I'm going to present my screen here. Let's go to share screen window. Okay, let's go to, how do I share Upwork? There we go. Okay. Add to stage. Okay. Can you guys see my Upwork? Just leave a comment below if you see this Upwork screen. Let me know. I just want to make sure I didn't screw it up. I've screwed this up before too many times. If you see the Upwork screen on the page right now, on the stream, let me know if you see that website that just popped up. Just leave a comment. Just let me know if you see that. Or if I'm out to lunch. Yes? Okay, you see it? Okay, cool. So what are business owners hiring copywriters for right now? And is it even happening? Let's just show you guys, okay? I literally just did a video on this and I showed people in real time because people want to know, like, AI must have wiped out copywriters. Because of AI, copywriters aren't getting hired anymore, or email copy's dead, or this is dead. Let's just show you, okay? Okay, so check this out. This is Upwork, Upwork, by the way. This is the top freelance marketplace to connect businesses with contractors. So copywriters, graphic designers, web developers, video editors, marketers, salespeople. Those people, contractors, and business owners looking for them, this is where they meet. This is the top place. They make $800 million per year. They're a multi-billion-dollar business, and they're huge. And 5 million business owners use Upwork to find copywriters like you. So check this out. Let's just type in copywriter and just see what pops up. Okay. Hopefully this works with the camera and the screen. Okay, so check this out. Let's go to most recent, and I typed in copywriter, and let's just see. Let's just look in real time. Hopefully you guys can see this still. Let's look in real time, and I'm just going to show you what people are actually spending money on, right? Don't just, like, instead of thinking about, like, what people are saying online about, oh, this doesn't happen anymore, or this does happen, just look at the numbers. Look at the money. Just go where the money is, right? My advice for you is, like, if you want to make 6 figures per year as a copywriter, go where the money is, right? Don't just listen to me and what I tell you probably should do. Look at the data, okay? These people are actually spending money looking for, these are business owners saying, I need a photo editing and content writing person, okay? There you go. Someone who edits photos and does writing, okay? So they want content and they want photos. Interesting combo. Content writer needed. Okay, so what kind of blogs? Okay, so people are hiring for blogs. And this guy has spent $20,000 on freelancers. Next up, we have short form Reels script writer for Forex finance niche. There you go. This guy needs someone to write scripts for, I guess it's for content. They don't say, yeah, for Reels. Okay, so someone wants Reels for content. Someone has to write those, right? Copywriter for monthly industry insights report. So this is like 10 to 15 pages. This is more of an in-depth report, bigger long form copy. Script writer for YouTube. There you go. Somebody's hiring for this. Content writing and operations. Okay, so what are they looking for exactly? Content. Yeah, some kind of content for stuff like that. Copywriters for SEO blog articles. Okay, so blogs so far. Social media and blog content writer. Okay, now you're gonna say, hey, that's not copywriting, that's content writing. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's all writing. It's all part of the funnel. Its all purpose is to make more money for the business owner, right? But look, people are hiring people for social media ghostwriting and blog writing, content writing. Okay, so a lot of content writing and blog writing. But what about email? Email, you're gonna have to create and manage multiple emails. Look at this right there. Email, LinkedIn posts. Okay, so LinkedIn ghostwriters. Look at this. People say, look, AI is taking out copywriters. No, it's not. Look at this. People want people to use AI now. It went 2 years ago to, like, AI's here, you're not allowed to use AI, to last year, people stopped caring, business owners stopped caring if you use AI or not, to now this year, We're finding people actually saying, I want someone to use AI in the copy. How crazy is that? Look at how far we've come in just a couple of years. They want an AI copywriter. Landing pages. Look at this. Landing page copywriter. SEO copywriter for websites. So website copy, again, website copy, cold email. I think that's outreach copywriting. Copyright. Some people are saying that I don't want to use AI though. So just keep in mind, right? This is the state of where we're at. Some people are like, I want AI copy. Some people are saying, don't use AI, right? But this is where we're at. Copywriter needed for this, marketing materials. Okay, brochures, flyers, digital content. So this is a combo of physical and digital stuff. Investment guide copywriter. Direct response copywriter. B2B Instagram ads. So Facebook and Instagram ads. Social media tasks. Look at this. Email and SMS campaigns for DTC brand. This is an e-commerce business. They need an email copywriter. Freelance writer for content, short form scripts. So that's content on Instagram, TikTok. Copywriter for video ads. So ad copywriter, cold email. I'm not sure what that one is. Ghostwriter. So social media ghostwriter for LinkedIn. Content creation specialist. Let's see if we can find some more email. Hey, look at this. Email. Boom. They've spent $1,000. They're hiring for $35 to $65 an hour. If you're making $65 an hour and you work 8 hours a day, you're making over $400 per day. That's over 10K per month. Okay. Email copywriter, email and creative copy specialist, LinkedIn, email. So just look at what people are actually spending money on, and you're gonna get a good idea of like, what's in demand and what would be good money. The things that I found: email marketer, ad copywriter, content writer, content, email. Like, this is all I'm gonna say. Don't just listen. Don't just listen to what people say about what they think is in demand. Go look at what is actually in demand. Go look at what business owners are actually spending money on. Upwork is one of the best ways to just like get a feel for the market. Now you can use Upwork also to land clients. My recommendation is still use social media primarily. Warm social media DM outreach. That's the best way to land clients, still in my opinion. But if I was starting from scratch all over again, I would still use Upwork and check every day and apply to client posts that make sense. But you can see there's an abundance. Exactly, Aaron. Abundance of money out there. $28 billion is being spent on copywriting in this year. And by 2030, $42 billion. That means copywriting is increasing in demand. It's not saturated, it's increasing. And you can see what people are hiring for. The things that I noticed today when I did my State of Freelance Copywriting Report 2026, the things that I found that business owners are spending the most money on and looking for the most: email copywriting, ad copywriting, blog writing, and social media ghostwriting. Okay, those are the things that if you look on Upwork and you look at what people are hiring for, and even in my own academy, I'll just show you what's going on, right? Check this out. I'm gonna pull this up on the screen too, and I'll just show you just internally verification from some of my students on the things that they're actually getting hired for as copywriters, just so you have an idea of what's actually happening, right? Let's pull this up here. How do I get that there? Instagram, Chrome tab, 6 year. Okay, so check this out. Let's see if you guys can see this. This is my paid copywriting community course, coaching, weekly writing feedback. You can click the link in the bio if you want to get your first client 90 days guaranteed or your money back. Look at this. Let's just look at some of the wins. Okay, I'll show you what people are getting hired for right now. Let's see this. Okay, so that is, I don't know exactly that deal. This is for email copywriting. Okay, 1 month into copywriting, she got her first $1,000 a month retainer. This is for e-commerce. It's in the supplements niche. So emails in e-commerce for supplement niche, $1,000 a month. I think she's writing literally a weekly email. 4 emails for $1,000. Okay, $250 for a local newsletter. Unpaid apprenticeship. I think that's a bunch of different types of copy. $1,000 client. This is a Substack email newsletter as well as Substack notes, which is like social media, kind of like Twitter. Okay, but email and social media basically. This one, gym client. I think this is a landing page. I got to double check, but I think that's for a $3,000 project for a landing page. Okay. What else? Oh, e-commerce. Email copywriting, $3,500 a month, doing emails for ecom. Landed a client. I think this one is for a landing page. There we go, landing page. What else we got there? We got a bunch more stuff there, but this is just the past couple weeks too. Okay, so like this is the state of copywriting right now. Is people are hiring. People are hiring. Emails, ads, social media, blog writing. All those are super in demand. They're the most in demand. Okay, let's answer some more questions here. Let's see here. Okay, what's the best platform you can get copywriting clients? Instagram. Instagram. If you're not sure, just go on Instagram. It's the number one overall. It's the easiest to DM on. It's the easiest to show proof on. If you're not sure, just start with Instagram and start outreaching on that platform. Alex Hormozi ranked it as the number one acquisition source for organic social media in 2025. YouTube is number two. Instagram was number one. For him, I verify with my own coaching business. Instagram, even though it's one of my smallest followings, I think I have like 1,400 people there or something. My Twitter is bigger, my YouTube is bigger, my LinkedIn is bigger. Instagram has lopsided leads despite being a smaller platform for me. So Instagram, absolutely one of the best places. And what I'm finding is most of my students are landing clients on Instagram for DM outreach. Okay, Ronak, I don't know how you say him. Ronak says, I want to learn copywriting. I'm a beginner. I've read Scientific Advertising, Copywriting Handbook, and Ultimate Sales Letter, but I cannot progress further. Can you please guide me through this? Start writing copy daily. Like start practicing your writing every day. Pick one type of copy and one niche to get good at. Email for fitness coaches, ads for real estate, landing pages for software. Pick one of those two combos, practice that every day, and go look at other people's copy in that niche who are really good and go study and replicate. And then start outreaching to people and rewriting their stuff. You don't need to write copy from scratch. You can rewrite people's stuff as well and outreach to them. If you can tell me specifically what you're getting stuck on, I can help you even more. If the audience didn't buy in 80% of cases, is the problem the copy or the copy? If the audience didn't buy in, 80% of cases is the problem. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. You're gonna have to ask that question again. I don't understand it. You're welcome for the insights. Okay, yeah, you gotta have to ask me what you're getting stuck on there. Shazid says, heard you talk about Facebook Ads Library. Should I just outreach only on this or combine with other platforms like LinkedIn? And what are your thoughts on marketplaces like Upwork? Yeah, test it out. You can go on Facebook Ad Library and find copywriting clients there. Just type in niche keywords. You're going to find people running ads. Those people have a marketing budget. They're going to be hotter leads than most people you find. You can go on to Instagram or LinkedIn and do DM outreach on there. I would still recommend looking at if they are running ads on Facebook Ad Library, which can verify if they are spending marketing budget. If they're spending money on ads, that's a good sign. And yeah, Upwork, I would still check Upwork daily if I started from scratch all over again. And I would probably pitch the people on Upwork primarily who are showing their business name so I can send them a proper free audit and sample when I send my pitch. Okay, so Adam asks, I heard it's a 1% to 2% chance of signing a client online, but way higher in person. Is this true? I have no idea where you're getting those numbers from. I've never heard that before. I'm not sure what that means, a 1% to 2% chance. But what you said about landing clients offline, in person, yeah, it's way easier. It's literally 10 times easier to land clients offline. Like some of the best clients I've ever landed, some of the highest paying clients I've ever landed, some of the easiest clients I've ever landed has literally just been like meeting people face to face. The last copywriting client I landed actively was just like at a random friend's dinner with like 30 people that I didn't know. And I just happened to meet somebody, this lady who's a business owner. She had an audience of 300,000 people online. I just start talking to her about marketing and what she's doing, and it's just exciting to me, right? It's just a game to me. It's just fun, and so I just start giving her some tips. Oh, change this, do this. Oh, this will work. Blah blah blah. Next thing you know, she's like, "Can I pay you to meet with me again? Like, can we? We're just a casual dinner, and I'm just talking to some lady, and I'm just giving her some tips on her stuff, right? Because I love this stuff. I'm a student of the game. It's so fun to me. Marketing is like a video game to me, and copywriting, and I'm just like giving her tips. Next thing you know, she says, I want to pay you to meet with me, blah, blah, blah. I meet with her. I say, I'm just gonna help you for free. Like, I'll give you some free tips. I'll give you some more because it's fun. And then she hired me. She's like, I'll pay you X amount of dollars per month. Like, let's do this. Way easier. My first year as a copywriter, month 6, month 7, whatever it was, 6, 7. I landed a $7,000 welcome email series project. $7,000 for 12 emails, 6 months into copywriting, I think, or maybe 7 months. And like, this was just like I met a guy once, talked a bit about what I did, asked him about his business. Next thing you know, he's asking me for help. And boom, and we worked on retainer for years. So yeah, it's way easier if you go when you start outreach, go outreach people around you first who already know, like, and trust you. It's way easier. Copywriting outreach just comes down to trust and proof. Those are the two levers that you can pull, right? You have nothing else but trust and proof. Now, when you're new, you have zero proof. So you should lean on trust. Who already trusts you in the real world? Friends, family, coworkers, people at your church, local businesses, neighbors, whoever. Go find out who's the business owners and go help them and give them value up front, give them some tips to improve, and go talk to them. Way easier. Then after that, go online and do that. That's way easier. AR asks, what's the price of your coaching program? My one-on-one coaching, so monthly coaching, is $1,900 US per month. That's for my one-on-one coaching, my highest level of support. However, what you're probably referring to, my one-time or recurring, if you want access to group coaching, a paid community, writing feedback, my entire course and all that, you can get all that in the link in the description, link in bio, wherever you're watching from, for $119 per month. So less than 10% of the cost of my one-on-one coaching, and you can still get group coaching, writing feedback, my entire course, a community of other copywriters in the Six-Figure Copy Academy, and you are guaranteed to get your first paid client in 90 days or you get your money back. That's my guarantee for the Six-Figure Copy Academy. So you can click the link in the description below. For just $119 a month, there's no contracts. You can cancel anytime. You can try it out for a month, see if it's right for you. There's 100 people in there already, and it's growing every single month. So you can get in there. The price is going up at 130 members, though. It will go up to $139 per month when we reach 130 members. So you can get it now at the lowest price possible. Works out to be like $3.96 per day. Vaishali asks, have you heard about the Gmail Gemini era? Do you think it'll affect email marketing? I actually don't know. I don't know about the Gmail Gemini stuff that you're talking about. I know that when sending emails, there's more AI integration that's happening with sending emails back and forth. But I'm not too sure. I haven't heard about this. Just send it to me. Send it to me in the academy. Let me know if you send me a post on it, and I can learn more about it and see what I think the impact on email marketing is. Ads, mostly shoes brand. Okay, so Shruti, I think you had a question earlier about luxury copy and how to write it. I could be wrong. But yeah, so you were asking about luxury brands. They don't want to sound salesy. Ads mostly. Yeah, I mean, I haven't written for luxury shoe brands for ads before, but your question of saying, you're talking about how these luxury brands only want organic marketing. One thing I noticed, they're mostly fond of organic marketing because they don't want to sound salesy. Are you asking how to convince them to do run ads? Shruti, are they running ads already? So if you're going to try to sell ads as a service to luxury shoe brands, what's the roadblock you're running into with them? You just let me know what that is and what they're having a tough time with, and I can give you some more advice. Jim says, what service do you recommend for absolute beginners to learn and offer to clients? Just look what's in demand. I'm going to say this, cold traffic copywriting, running ads to cold traffic is probably one of the hardest ones to do, but it's very in demand. Something like email copywriting is still in demand, but I would say it's slightly easier. It's warm traffic that you're working with. That means people who already know the brand at least a little bit, in most cases, they're coming in and they have some introduction. It's a little bit easier. It's more versatile, I'd say. But I showed these off earlier. There's huge demand for ads, emails, blogs, social media. Social media, I would say, was pretty straightforward. It's more content side of things. But yeah, for beginners, the best things I'd recommend is learn sales pages, learn ads, or learn emails. It's some of the best that you can go after for beginners. Okay. Can you add Loom video links to an Upwork proposal, or will that get you banned? Yeah, you can add Loom videos in most cases. Last time I checked, is totally fine to send Loom videos to Upwork proposals. Although Upwork's always changing things, they want to make sure people stay on the platform. If you're going to send a Loom video, just probably keep in mind that Upwork can probably see whatever that video content is. So the whole idea with Upwork is they don't want people to take things off the platform. They want us to keep things on Upwork because they make more money. So yeah, I think you can still do Loom video links. It totally should work. Niche, do I need to specialize? Yeah, it's best to pick one type of copy and one type of person to go after. So that means pick emails for fitness coaches, ads for real estate agents, um, sales pages for financial software. Like pick one type of copy and one type of business and just focus on that. Get 2 to 3 clients, make a few $1,000s per month. And if you want to broaden over time, it's just way easier when you've like owned one tight lane first. This is the reason why you look at brands like Apple, and Apple used to be just a computer company, right? They just had the Mac, and they started with the Apple computer and later brought in headphones and smartphones and fitness watches. Mine's charging right now. But Apple turned from a computer company into a technology company, right? They started niche and broadened over time as they were faithful in the little and they were faithful in much. Amazon started not as the everything store, but they started as a bookstore. And now Amazon is the everything store. So if you want to have the easiest chance of getting started and getting on track and your fastest path to full time as a copywriter, start niche and start specialized. It's 10 times easier. Then broaden over time if you want. Okay, question. If you would start from straight up zero, would you start social media DMing or Upwork? Although money to buy connects won't be a problem. If I was going to start from zero when it comes to landing clients, your question is, should I use Upwork or should I use social media DMs first? Before all that, I'm going to do offline clients first. I'm actually going to start before then and pitch friends, family, coworkers, people who already know, like, and trust me to some degree. And I'm just going to go help them in their business. I'm going to write them free audits, tell them how to fix their copy, and see if there's a fit for us to work together. After that, the next thing I'm going to do is go on to social media DMs first. My first online thing I'm going to do is social media warm DM outreach. Even more than Upwork, my main focus is going to be on actively hunting down clients on Instagram. 2 billion people on the platform. 2 billion people use Instagram. It is the easiest platform to DM on. It is the easiest platform to show proof on your profile. You can quickly show that you actually know what you're talking about. You can pay for verification so you don't look like a scammer or a crazy person. I'm going to go use Upwork, or I'm going to use Instagram primarily, but I'm also going to check Upwork daily. But my main strategy is going to be like 90% Instagram DMs, 10% Upwork in terms of like how I would probably split my time starting from scratch. Ronak says, what I'm struggling with is when I start writing copy of my own, I would do my research, then I would just me stuck on a blank page. Yeah, so you need to go and like when you're researching on your own, you need to use frameworks. Learn copywriting frameworks. Like you're saying you're getting in the books. These books are teaching you frameworks. Use them. You're not going to say and have writer's block if you know who you're talking to, you research the product, you look at who you're selling it to, and you use frameworks like AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. Frameworks like PAS, problem, agitate, solution. Start with frameworks. If you're getting blank page syndrome, like know what you're selling and who you're selling it to, and then just start with the P in PAS. What's the problem my reader is facing? Okay, how can I agitate that problem and like really dive into the pain point of that problem even more? Okay, and now how do I present the solution, which is my product? S, P, A, S, and break your copy down into bite-sized pieces. It's 10 times easier to write it. Gadgenan, how do you get your first client? Easy. Go to friends, family, coworkers after you've been studying the craft for a bit and go look at their copy, go look at their website, emails, ads, sales pages, whatever you want to look at, right? Go look at what they have and go tell them how to improve it. Go write a Google Doc of all the things you would do if you got hired yesterday to improve their copy, and then write them their first piece of copy from scratch. This is an audit and a sample. Then you're going to go approach those people who already know, like, and trust you, friends, family, coworkers, local businesses, people down the street, neighbors, people who you already have somewhat of a relationship with. And then you're going to send that to them and say, hey, I checked your stuff, love what you're doing, and I actually saw some tips to improve this. I'm doing marketing and copywriting right now and helping brands grow. This is what I see with your business. Who does your marketing? And just get into a conversation. Then go online, and if you can't do that, go online and start pitching people on Instagram DMs. Do the same thing. Aaron, yeah, I just explained this. I just wonder, how do you pitch businesses, stranger people, not contacts in person? It's the same idea. Like if you want to go pitch businesses that are local in person, this is what I would do. I would go look at my local businesses in my city. I'm going to go look them up online, right? Start with the places you already shop from and buy from, the local gym you attend, the local barbershop you get your hair cut at, the local grocery, natural food store you buy from. Like, where do you already buy things from? Like, start there because you understand the products to some degree then. And then go look at those businesses online go audit their copy, look at their stuff ahead of time, write up a Google Doc audit and a free sample, send it to them in the DMs ahead of time, reach out to them. And then if you really want to get their attention, go physically walk into their business, open the door and say, hey, how's it going? Oh, who's the business owner here? Who's in charge? Oh, you are? Hey, cool. I actually just sent you something over. I come here all the time. Love your guys' products. And I actually just sent you guys a bunch of things to improve your marketing. Who does the marketing? Do you do it or does someone else? Oh, you do it? Okay, cool. Yeah. Did you get the report I sent over? Did you see that? Okay, I sent it over. So, anyways, do you have a couple quick minutes to chat? I just noticed a couple things in your business that are like really easy opportunities for you to fix to get more traffic into your store and get more sales going. Does that sound like something you're interested in hearing more about? And just start talking to them. Hey, yeah, here's what I'm noticing. And just pull up your phone. I noticed this in your social media, this on your ads. Pull it up and literally write through your audit in real time. And this. Does that all make sense? Are you guys, are you guys trying to grow your business right now? What's your goals? Oh, that's your goals. Cool. Hey, would you be open to like a 10-minute chat tomorrow? I'll come back same time, same place, and I can just show you, walk through this whole strategy. Free, of course. Like if you want to work together, that's up to you. But I just want to help you guys out because I come here all the time and want to help you grow your business. That's it. That's how you land local businesses. Nobody's doing this. Nobody has the balls to do that. If you go do that, you're gonna land clients just like that. You're gonna get the full time faster than everybody you know. You do that kind of stuff, right? And how can you have the confidence to go walk in and do that, right? You're probably thinking, that sounds really scary, Brandon. What the heck are you talking about? Guess what? You wanna know how you found the confidence? You study the craft. You get in the books, you read this stuff daily, you go invest in your education, you get courses, you buy coaching, you invest, you get help. Get support. Don't be a lone wolf copywriter and trying to figure this out all on your own. You gain confidence when you get the support and encouragement and the roadmap to learn this crap. When you know this stuff inside and out, when you become a student of copywriting and marketing, this stuff is just like a clockwork, right? It's like a video game, and people are not as scary as you think. If you just learn to talk to people, you're going to make 10 times more money than anybody else who doesn't know how to talk to people. Top 3 foot in the door strategies to get paid services. I just explained. Offline, friends, family, coworkers. Second thing, offline, local businesses. Third thing, online, warm social media DMs on Instagram. Give them free value up front, prove your worth and help them up front, and see if there's a fit for you guys to work together. Can you suggest custom GPTs I can make as a lead magnet that will encourage businesses to avail of my services? I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Like, you're asking me how to create a custom GPT to sell custom GPTs as a lead magnet to business owners. Yeah, I think in most cases, most companies are not going to want to like like buy a random custom GPT as a lead magnet at this point in time. Like the average business owner you reach out to, the average business owner right now is clueless about AI. They have no idea. People think, oh, AI just took over everything and everybody's using AI and nobody needs copywriters anymore. That is the furthest thing from the truth. The average business owner, you talk to 100 business owners on the street and you ask them, how much are you using AI in your workflow right now? 90 out of 10 will probably be like, I don't know, like I might like go to ChatGPT and ask it a question like Google now. And maybe 10 of those guys have actually done a bit more. If you try to sell a custom GPT to an average business owner, that's gonna be tough. I wouldn't try to sell one-off lead magnet custom GPTs to them. Like maybe with the right person online who's in the info product space, who sells coaching, consulting, courses, community, stuff like that, they're going to be way more open to that offer. So if you're going to bring that offer, a custom GPT as a lead magnet, a custom GPT which helps people do something, that's going to be way easier in the info space. So just if you're going to do something like that, like go after info then. How do you compete with other proposals on Upwork without having all the fancy blue check marks and 5-star reviews? You compete with them. You make the competition irrelevant when you actually go audit and sample those people for the proposals. Don't just send a random proposal like everybody else. The best way to land clients on Upwork is to go after the guys who show their business name. They don't all do, probably like 20% do. They show their business name. And when you send your proposal, before you send it off, go look at their business, look it up on Google, check it out, look at their copy, and go write them up a free audit in a Google Doc. Hey, you should improve this in your copy. Fix your headline, change your call to action, add more social proof. Fix this with your email sign-up form, your email subject line, preview text, this. Change this, and here's why. Boom, 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 boom. Here's your first email. I wrote it from scratch for free. Then take that Google Doc, go back into that proposal, write your proposal just like they request, and throw that bomb in there. When you do that, you are going to land clients faster than anybody on Upwork, even if you have no experience. That is how you do it. Okay. It's very simple. It's the same strategy across the board that I'm teaching on everything, whether it's Upwork or Instagram, in-person, friends, family, local businesses. It's all the same. The Sniper Bomb outreach system. It is the fastest way to land a client in 2026. It will continue to be the fastest way to land a client if you keep deploying this strategy, because it's the only and best way to show proof when you have no proof, when you have no case studies yet. Okay. How do you deal with procrastination and start writing copy and doing outreach? First of all, tell yourself, why am I doing this? If you have no reason to go write copy, then you're not going to write copy. If you actually want to do this, you're going to do it. If you actually have goals, then you're going to do it. If you want to actually make more money and quit your job and have more free time to provide for your family and do good work and like make your life easier and better, you're going to do this. Like, I don't like dealing with procrastination. It's like the best thing you do is like actually have a strong why. For me, I didn't wake up one day and be like, oh, I just can't wait to write emails for people today. That's my life goal in my whole life. Oh, I'm just going to sell some random things for e-commerce businesses. This is my dream. I'm going to wake up and this is like the number one thing I ever want to do. No, I woke up one day and was like, screw this. I don't want to work in my dead end job anymore. I want to have more money. I want to have more free time. I don't want someone to have to tell me what to do. I want to wake up and be able to work when I want, work from my laptop, work from Thailand, Italy, Australia, Canada, Vietnam if I want. And I'm going to retire my wife. I'm going to have time for my kids and I'm going to do whatever I want. That's what I thought. And I'm going to help my parents financially provide for them too if I need to. And when I thought like that, and I thought that's what I really want in life, writing copy, you think that became hard to me? Absolutely not. You think I struggled with like, oh, distractions and procrastination? No, procrastination is simply a result of not actually caring about stuff and not actually having a strong why and not actually having like a real purpose and desire to change. That's it. Besides that, there's tactics. Yeah, like I set alarms for bedtime and alarms for morning time. I actually just did a video on how to overcome procrastination and improve your productivity. Go check out my YouTube videos and go look at my 16 productivity tips. I have little hacks and tactics and stuff like that. But overall, like the main lever for getting better at that is like just have a stronger why. Know why you're doing this. It's gonna be way easier. Okay, question. How much editing do you do when you use AI to write copy? And what errors does AI usually have that I need to edit the output? So my advice for AI copywriting, if you are new to copywriting, if you are under $1,000 a month as a copywriter and you are brand new to copy, right? You're not making a full-time income yet. Do not use AI to write the copy for you. Only use AI to edit your copy. Until you're making a full-time income and you have an actual baseline skill set as a copywriter, you're going to screw yourself over if you get the AI to write all the stuff from scratch and you just try to tweak it and edit it. You're never going to learn this stuff then if you do it that way. The best way to do it is you learn the skill from scratch. Like AI doesn't exist. You write copy from scratch for business owners, word for word, first draft. Once you have practiced writing the draft, you're then going to go into AI and you're going to say, AI, give me line by line feedback on how to make this copy better. And then you're going to manually take its feedback. Hey, fix this. And you are going to go back into your draft, manually input the advice it gives you. And take it with a grain of salt. Some of the advice is just absolute garbage from AI on how to write this stuff. It's going to tell you dumb things sometimes. So you're going to know if it's good advice or bad by being in the books, by studying the craft, by getting in here, right? By getting in courses and coaching and learning from other copywriters who know how to do this stuff and make money with it. That's what you need to do. That's the process. Once you're making a full-time income, you're making 5, 10, 15K per month, and you've been doing this for a year, you know what? If you want to click buttons to get the AI to write the first draft, and then you go in and edit it later, that's a little bit of a different story. That's not where you're at right now, though. Pretty good odds if you're making less than $1,000 a month as a copywriter. If you let the AI learn for you, you're going to screw yourself long-term. But if you actually learn the foundations as a copywriter and then use AI as the multiplier, you're going to make more money and set yourself up for success. That's how the future is going with AI copywriting. Okay. Do you get clients from YouTube, like verified from them that they saw you from YouTube and then they reach out to you? What kind of clients are you talking about? If you're talking about copywriting clients, I get inbound leads from people asking for copywriting work every couple of weeks or so, from YouTube specifically, some from Twitter, some from LinkedIn, some. In terms of my coaching, a lot come from YouTube, I would say, because I'm putting out advice for freelance copywriters primarily on my YouTube. I put out general copywriting advice too from that business owners will read, but if you're talking about copywriting students, yeah, I get some from YouTube. From copywriting clients, yeah, I get some leads from YouTube as well. Do you still do DMs on social media to get clients? No, I don't. For the most part, I don't. I might do this as an experiment um, this year just to like show, hey guys, this is how you how to write a client in real time. Just watch me do it. I just don't care. When your copywriting business should get to the point where you're so like it's so built up where the vast majority of your work is just retainers, constant retainers coming out on repeat, landing past clients again if you lose one, referrals and inbounds. That's how my business has been where my clients have come from for copywriting for the past 2.5, 3 years. It's just like I don't need to do active outbound outreach anymore. Um, that's my process. And that's where, for you, that should be the goal one day too, is that eventually you don't need to do crazy outbound outreach to go land clients. You should have a baseline of clients that just pay you on repeat every single month. So, but I would still recommend that. Like if I lost like all my money and all these things, like I had to go do it. Yeah, I'd go active DM outreach. I actually might just go down to local businesses, start walking the doors, and start telling them, go, here's how to fix your copy and stuff. But yeah, DM outreach. That's what I would do if I had to start from scratch again. How do you break down a piece of copy you're reading? Should I read financial emails because they are good and it's a very competitive space? First of all, should you read financial emails because they're good? If you are in the financial niche, then 100% you should. If you're not, you can. It's just like the best things you can do to study copy is like once you have a niche, study that one over and over again. How do you break down a piece of copy you're reading? The more you study this craft and study what's in here, the more you're going to understand what good copy is, right? And so when you study the books more and then you start looking at copy, you'll start seeing, oh, this is how to write a good headline. So this copy has a bad headline. Oh, this is how to write. Like when you're in the books, you'll know how to read good copy. And then when you read copy, you'll see if it's good or bad. So it's this constant cycle of like, you need to read books, study copy, and take courses and coaching to study the craft. And the more you understand copywriting and are in this stuff, the easier it is to be able to break down copy and like break down all the elements, the headline, the intro, the lead in, where's the features, the benefits, the social proof, the call to action, like all the stuff and all the flow of the copy. How's the white space? How's the readability? Like that stuff. It gets easier and easier in time to break down that stuff as time goes on, right? And if you look at a business's copy and you can't break down and make improvements on it, you're just not good enough. You need to study the craft more and take courses, invest in your education more, and practice this stuff more. The moment you start seeing how to improve someone's copy, you're probably ready to land clients. But until then, you got to level up and do more. Aaron, yeah, go get yourself a nice suit and go get those local businesses. When you close clients, do you usually do calls? Yeah. If you want to make over $1,000 for like per client, you're going to be doing calls. I didn't do calls for my first 6 months as a copywriter. Guess what? I didn't make more than $1,000 a month for those first 6 months. The moment I started hopping on calls and putting my big boy pants on and actually started growing a pair and actually putting myself out there, I went from $1,000 a month to 5K, 7K, 9K, 10 to 15K. Like literally month 6, $1,000 a month. Month 7, 5,000, 7,000. Like I 5x my income when I started being a big boy and doing calls. So yeah, you can land cheap clients without calls, but if you want to actually make money, go do calls. You don't have to do crazy sales skills and aggressive things like that. When you outreach the right way, you don't. It eliminates the need for being super salesy and aggressive, anyways. So go get the guts. Yeah, go do it, Aaron. Do you show your face for discovery calls? Yes, show your face. Like this, you can't hide away online anymore if you want to make money as a copywriter. Like trust is at an all-time low. Nobody knows who's even a real person online with AI anymore. So if you want to make money with this thing, go get your face on the camera. Go put your profile picture, your headshot onto your Instagram. Go get your camera on your face and stop being a chicken. Like if you want to actually make money, go show people you're a human, because that is not an option anymore. It's a necessity. AI is way too big. You can't just do this stuff without showing your face. You got to get your face on camera. That doesn't mean you have to post videos and reels and content all day long, like I do have my stuff on video, but you need to be willing to get on a call with people and stop being a chicken. Go, if you want to make more money, you're going to do whatever it takes, and like go do that stuff. Okay, we got a couple more questions and I'm gonna head out here. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. So, where are we at? Okay. Custom GPTs, proposals. There we are. Is it really possible to make the amount of money you claim? Yeah. There's copywriters who make way more money than me. Like, I'm not even an A-list copywriter. You guys gotta understand that. You're not gonna find me on the top 1% of copywriters online. You're never gonna find me in the top 100 of 2026. I'm not an A-list copywriter. There are copywriters making 20, 30, 40, 50K per month. Some of them, it's very rare, but like some of them are making 50 to 100. Most likely they have an agency and that's not all their individual work. Um, but can you make 2, 3, 4, 5K per month as a copywriter? Absolutely. Can you make 10K per month as a copywriter? Absolutely. Is it possible in 2026? Absolutely. Right? You can just see, look at my students. You can see they're already making money as a copywriter, and they're starting out just now. So yeah, if you get good at this stuff, you just gotta remember what the heck is the point of this? Why do business owners actually pay for copywriting? Why do they hire copywriters? When you look at the actual reason, they're not doing it because they want writers. They don't care about writing. They care about money. It's not like Kevin O'Leary. Money. I like money. They like money. They want to grow their business, get more sales, more leads, more money. And if you can do that for them, you're going to make money. This is why copywriting is so good. This is why sales is so good. This is why marketing is so good. Because the more all three of these things directly impact some businesses' bottom line and their revenue, they directly bring in more sales. That is why you can make so much money as a copywriter, is because you have a direct impact on whether someone sells or not. And it's crazy to see that just by tweaking the words on someone's page, email, ad, socials, just by changing some words, you could 10x someone's revenue. You can 5x someone's revenue. You can take a business who's doing 10K a month from email and taking them to 50K. Like, I've helped multiple brands go from less than 150K per month in revenue per month to over 250K, some of them under 100K. And that's not all my doing. It's a business, it's a machine. Everything works together. But like the copy has a huge impact on what happens with that business. So you can make a lot of money if you're good. If you suck, then you're not going to make much money. So there's that. Okay. How can you get a client as a copywriter? First, step one, get good at writing copy. Study the books, write every day, get courses, study copy, niche down, specialize into one type of copy, then go out and start reaching out to business owners and give them free audits and free copy up front. And you're going to get your first client as a copywriter. It's easiest when you have people local who already know, like, and trust you, friends, family, coworkers. That's the fastest way to get a client. Okay. Which top copywriters do you read a lot that's relevant for beginners? Gary Halbert, David Ogilvy, Joseph Sugarman. Read their books. And then in terms of copy, some of the top copy that I study from times past, same names, Gary Halbert, David Ogilvy, Joseph Sugarman, John Carlton, Claude Hopkins, John Caples, Gary Bensavinga. Go look at these guys, Leo Burnett. There's some OGs in there that are insanely good copywriters from times past, have sold hundreds of millions to billions, right? Gary Halbert sold $1 billion as a copywriter. Go read the copy of guys who have sold hundreds of millions, and you're going to get good at writing copy. Maybe you're not going to sell hundreds of millions. That's fine. But go study these guys and you're going to get better. Okay. Okay, one John says, good evening, sir. Can you mentor me directly? I'm from Nigeria and I'm really struggling, sir. Yeah, you can apply to my one-on-one coaching. Email me, brandon@storycopywriting.com, or just DM me on any platform and just say, hey, man, I'm looking for some coaching. I don't do free mentorship. It doesn't work like that. I have way too many people who I coach. I got clients, I got family. So, and I have 100 students in my 6-figure Copy Academy. If you want help, you can DM me or click the link below to join the academy. How to become a back-end marketer of info product coaches online, because they don't want just a copywriter, but a full stack marketer. This is becoming, that's not true, first of all, is that you can just get hired as a copywriter. You don't need to be a full funnel copywriter, entire marketer for a business and CMO. That's where copywriting is heading, is where copywriters are able to take on more marketing parts of the marketing as well. But just people get overwhelmed by this stuff. You don't need to be a full stack marketer copywriter to get client number one. That's not true. Just get really good at one thing like email or ads or sales pages or whatever. Get good at that. Get your foot in the door doing that service. And over time, if you want to like learn full stack copywriting marketing, do it within the business you just landed as a client. Do their emails first, take on one thing, and over time, take on their ads next, take on their socials next if you want. Look at their overall marketing, help them with a strategy. Just line them, get your foot in the door with one type of copy. And if you want to learn best how to become a back-end marketer for info, go after info product coaches and get one type of copy done for them and slowly start taking on more for that same client you land. That's the best way to learn. That's the easiest way and most natural. Okay. For new clients that reach out to you, do they also ask for email copywriting and pay $1,000 a month? For new clients that are reaching out to me, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking for. Yes, people pay $1,000 a month for copywriting. I just had a student literally 2 days ago, literally just landed $1,000 a month copywriting client for email. So like exactly $1,000 and for 4 emails per month. So yes, they pay this money. I just had another student 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, $3,500 a month for copywriting, for email copywriting. So how do you make your offer premium so that you can charge $1,000 more per month? Step 1, get good at copywriting. That's the first thing in the way you need to figure out first. Step 2, go after rich clients online. Don't go after broke clients, go after rich business owners who actually have money. If you want to know some signs to how to look for them, go look if they're running Facebook ads on the Meta ad library. Go look if they're running Instagram ads. Go look at their size of their following. Go look at their social proof and testimonials. Go look if they have a team. Go look how long they've been in business. If all those things check off, pretty good odds they have money. And if you're not sure when you're on the discovery call with them, go straight up ask them, what's your total revenue right now? And what's your revenue goal? And you're going to get a good idea. Any business who's making 50 to 100K a month, there's no problem spending 2, 3, 4, 5K per month on copywriting. But if you're going to go approach clients, businesses who are making 5, 10K per month, and you want to write their copy, good luck charging $1,000. It ain't going to happen. So step 1, get good at the skill. Step 2, go find rich people. Step 3, go do whatever it takes to get in front of them and give them value and get your foot in the door. It's that simple. Asif, great value session. Awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, you're welcome, Ronak. Are most of your clients that pay high from the USA and North America? Yes. If you want to make money as a copywriter, target US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand. It's that simple. Go target Western countries with English as the native language, and you're going to have the highest income potential as a copywriter. Most of my clients, I'm actually Canadian, but most of my clients are actually American overall over the past few years. But I've landed clients all over the world, but primarily US, UK, Canada, some Australia. Okay. Niches that are easy to write in, write copy, and be profitable. There's no like golden niche that's gonna be 10 times better than the next. The best niche is the one you already have experience in, you already have some level of interest in. It's gonna be the easiest for you to outreach them and land. That's the easier one. It's when you know something already, it's gonna be easier to write it. It's as simple as that. Okay, can I practice writing by taking real companies' copy, improving it, and posting it on social media? I don't see it much, but would that be a good way to get started? Yeah, 100%. Like if you want to go find real companies online and go improve it, and then that's the way to get good is go improve someone's copy. If you also want to post it on social media, be my guest. I've had students of mine who have done that and landed clients. That absolutely can work. Okay. Do I have an email list for my copywriting clients only, not students? No, I don't. I don't care to have one because most of my copywriting work for the past 2.5 years has been people aren't retainers, working long-term with a couple clients. And if one has dropped off for whatever reason, I usually just go back to a past client that I've had before. I send 5 emails, I'm relanding 1 client. So I don't have a huge email list where all my copywriting clients and stuff from times past that are on. Just my email list that I have is personally for my coaching. Do I ever have anyone in my mentorship who hasn't signed their paying client in the duration of your mentorship? Yeah, absolutely. There's plenty of people who have joined my coaching and mentorship who didn't put in the work and didn't do the stuff, right? I've never had a student of mine where they have sent the thing I require for my students, like there's a ton of stuff when it comes to like learning and becoming a copywriter that's good. The The number one thing that I ask my students once they're ready to land clients to do in order to get that client and to get to their income goal is to send one outreach per day, which takes 1 hour per day. The students who have done that have gotten the result. The students who have not done that have not gotten the result. And it's not hard work and it doesn't take much time. The way I teach outreach is very, very different than most people online. Most people online say go high volume spam outreaches. My approach, go send one per day, a high value audit sample to one business owner per day. And my average student, when they do that, they get a paid client within 30 days. That is the averages that I've seen. I have not seen a faster way to land clients. So the people who have done that, they get the client most of the time, like 70, 80% of the time, they're getting within 30, if not 45. The people who haven't followed that, they don't get the results as fast. It's as simple as that. How do I break down my deliverables when charging more than $1,000 a month? Like 2 pages of funnels you charge? It completely depends. What I recommend is when you present copywriting as a service to somebody, present 3 packages. Package 1, 2, and 3. Little, medium, big. If it's emails, an example list might be 4 emails per month for $1,000, 8 emails a month, and A/B testing subject lines and segmenting for $2,000. Top one might be like, I don't know, 20 emails per month, full email marketing management for $5,000. So that's just an example. It completely depends on who you're talking to, what they want. If they want emails and something else, if they want just Google.copy, totally depends. But present 3 options. For learning email copywriting, who would you recommend that a person should definitely be on their email list? There's so many different types of emails. It depends on if you're going to go after e-commerce or non-e-commerce. So like if you're going to go after e-commerce, so like you're going to write emails for e-com brands who sell a physical product, like Shopify brands, the best thing you can do is go to milled.com and reallygoodemails.com. milled.com and reallygoodemails.com. And you can study all the best e-commerce emails, all design focused emails. If you don't want to do e-commerce and you want to do like service businesses, coaches, consultants, and stuff like that, it's totally up in there. There's so many, man. There's so many. And there's all different styles. So just go find people online and just start hunting down their emails. Okay, what's the best way to always create winning high open rate cold email subject lines? Is there a particular formula? Forget cold email. Don't do cold email. Stop doing cold email outreach. It's 10 times harder than it used to be. It's not the same as it was 3, 4, 5 years ago. It is the hardest way to land clients. You can land clients. I'm not going to say it doesn't work at all. It's just social media warm DM outreach is 10 times easier. So just don't do cold email outreach. Deliverability, it's harder to get through. Like sending cold emails, it's harder to build trust. There's so much more friction with cold email versus warm DM outreach. So do social media, don't do cold email, 10 times easier. Okay, I'm gonna take maybe 1 or 2 more questions, then I gotta sign off, get some lunch, I'm hungry. Okay, I got a question here from, hold on a second. From Marissa from Instagram, so I can't put it up here, but she asked, how do you know that copywriting is right for you before diving into all the books and starting your business? How did I know copywriting was right for me? I'll answer that question. How did I know copywriting was the right thing for me? First of all, I tried like 5 businesses before that and failed. E-commerce, drop shipping, drop servicing, web development, bookkeeping, sales. Those things didn't work for me. Writing, I actually hated writing in high school. I'm not a lifelong writer. So copywriting seemed like it would be the last option for me. And in some ways it kind of was, because I tried these other things that didn't work. I hated writing in school. I'm not a lifelong writer, journaler, diary person. I didn't write for 7 years, between 18 years old and 25. The reason I thought copywriting was right for me is a couple things. I could see the data online of how much money people were making as copywriters. I could see how quick it was to learn, how easy it was to learn, and I could see it gave me all the things that I wanted. The ability to work from my laptop, live anywhere, make good money, do it relatively quickly, and have that flexibility to just work with like 2, 3, 4, 5 clients and make 6 figures per year. And the part that I tripped up on was like, I thought I hated writing, but I just hated the way I learned writing in high school and like academic writing. So I would have started copywriting sooner if I realized that like writing is actually fun when you do it the right way, when you do it the right way that you actually like. And I realized I actually do like writing to some degree. But how did I know? I didn't actually fully know until I started just doing it for the first week. And after writing copy and practicing for a week and studying the books, I was like, you know what, this stuff's kind of fun. Like I actually like sales and marketing psychology and all this stuff. And like writing this way more fun. So those were all the things that I considered before I dove into copywriting. And I could see all the numbers. I could see that the business model, if I was to enjoy copywriting, I was going to crush it with it. And when I say crush it, I don't mean become the best or A plus copywriter or top 1%. I mean like actually be able to have a freedom business that gives me 6 figures per year, lets me work and wake up whenever I want, live anywhere, and provide for my family, and like actually enjoy what I do. So if you're not sure about copywriting and you want to give it a shot, just go start doing the stuff for 2 weeks. Go get this book, Adweek Copywriting Handbook. Um, Go read it every day for 30 minutes at least. Go start writing every day, just like power writing, just free write for 30 to 60 minutes per day, and watch some of my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And like just go like see what it's all about. And if you're 2, 3, 4 weeks in, you're like, this kind of sucks, I hate writing, go do something else then. Like nobody's gonna force you to do that. If you're not gonna do copywriting, the best thing I would recommend is go do sales then. Right? Copywriting and sales is basically the same thing. The only difference is one is face to face like this, and is synchronous work, which means you have to be in coordination with other people to make money. As in, you got to get on calls with people in real time and sell. So it's much less flexible versus copywriting, and it's less scalable. You can only do one-to-one in most cases. Versus copywriting is asynchronous work, which means business owners don't care when you write copy. They just want the copy delivered by the deadline. So if you want to wake up at 6 a.m. and power write copy for an hour or two and be done your workday, fine by me. If you want to wait till the last minute before you got to publish the thing and get it done then and chill the whole week, that's fine too. It's asynchronous, so you get to do it whenever you want. It's way more flexible. The other thing is that copywriting is way more scalable than face-to-face sales. Face-to-face sales requires one-to-one and meeting with people. You sell to one person at a time. With copywriting, you can write an email and send it to 100,000 people and generate $5,000-$10,000. This is what I've done, right? Is you can scale it more. You can run ads, emails, sales pages, social media, and write something in the morning, send it out to 5,000 people, 20,000 people, 100,000 people. You could run ads that reach 1 million people. So it scales way more. You can make way more money with copywriting than sales. So those are the things that I considered before, and those are the things that it's kind of, what makes copywriting different than sales. But yeah, if you're not sure, just try it out for a couple weeks. Start writing, see how it is. But yeah, I'll do. I'm gonna sign off here. But thank you so much for this live. Ask me anything. My pleasure, Salvador. Happy to do it. Do I usually announce when I do so? Not really. Not really. If I was a little more structured and stuff like that, I'd probably be like, hey, I'm going to do a live stream in 3 days and at this time. But I just hop on live stream when I just want to. Like, I just come on. I'll let my email list know sometimes, like right on the fly, but I won't schedule these live streams like a week or two in advance. So just stay tuned, subscribe to YouTube and wherever else, so you get a notification when I do go live, the moment I go live. But it's pretty sporadic. I'm trying to do a live stream like once per week at least, but yeah, it's pretty sporadic at this point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on and asking questions. If you have any other questions, just feel free to DM me. DM me on any platform. Ask me those questions as well. And yeah, I'm going to sign off now because I am hungry for lunch. I need to go eat some food. And my wife and toddlers are coming back in like 5 minutes. So yeah, if you guys are, by the way, if you're wanting the simplest and easiest way to get your first copywriting client, and you want a guarantee that you'll get that client or your money back, click the link in my bio or description wherever you're watching. Click the 6-Figure Copy Academy and join. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna show you quick. Let's just go. I'm gonna do a quick little pitch here, and just show you. I'll just show you what this thing looks like. My 6-Figure Copy Academy is the fastest path to get client number one for copywriting. And so, if you're like, man, I've been learning this stuff for a couple of weeks, I'm struggling to get started. How does this stuff work? Like, I don't even know what to do. Or you've been at this for months, you've got a client or two, you don't know how to scale beyond that. The 6-Figure Copy Academy will get you client number one in 90 days guaranteed. That is the guarantee of the academy. Okay, this is it. There's my picture with my Sherpa sweater and my coffee mug. You're going to get a paid client in 90 days, or you get your money back by joining. These are people who are landing paid clients in the first week of the academy. This is a $1,500 client, $1,500 client. This was his first client. That was just the first week. I've taught 750 students how to do the same stuff. There's 100 people in the academy. Here's a couple things that you get. Number one, you get my entire course, the 90-day roadmap to getting your first client. All the things you got to learn. You're going to learn copywriting from scratch if you've never learned copywriting before. All the habits, the psychology of copywriting, proven copy frameworks. You get all these scripts, templates, outreach strategies as well. You're going to learn how to land a client in phase 2 using my Cyberbump system. You're going to learn how to package and price your services so you can actually make 6 figures per year, how to hop on a call with clients, how to outreach best in 2026, how to invoice, how to get paid, how to serve your clients, how to crush it with research, how to complete project number 1, how to build a case study and scale to 6 figures per year. You get all that. You get all these bonuses, juicy things in here. You get a community access. You get to ask questions, get them answered. Here's some wins from the academy. Elena just landed a $1,000 a month retainer in her first month as a copywriter. E-commerce emails, 4 emails per month for $1,000. Austin, he's getting started with a multi-million-dollar packaging company in person. So this is an in-person client he's about to land. Matthew just landed a $250 client. Richard, apprenticeship updated. David got a $1,000 upsell with a Substack newsletter, and he's writing Substack notes for them, kind of like social media for Substack. $3,000 client for, I think it was a landing page for Austin. Another client, what is this one? $3,500 for Steve. Email copywriting. So clients are getting landed. That's how that works. You get to ask questions in here. Hey, I'm going through this. I'm not sure how to do this. Can someone help me out? Here's some progress. People staying accountable. Hey, can I see your opener comments? I have a question on this. People are sharing their feedback and results and stuff like that. That's working for them. You also get to get writing feedback once a week. January 9th was my copy feedback day in the academy. So the way it works is I make a post once a week. And if you want writing feedback to see if you're making progress, if you want to improve your copy, the academy, you get feedback directly from me. There's no other weird coaches you've ever read before. It's directly from me. You get to submit your copy just like everybody's doing here, right? People are adding their Google Docs of copy, and then I respond within a week with a Loom video breaking down the copy and giving you a little bit of feedback on how to improve it, how to make it better. I'll just show you an example of what that looks like when it's done. This is from November. People submit their copy, and I respond with a Loom video. Here's more copy being sent, and here's a Loom video back. That one's a little more intense feedback. Feedback here, and everybody can watch and learn from each other. So that's that. That's the academy. That's the classroom, the community. We got group coaching calls every week. So we're going to do a coaching call on January 14th. Right in here, do a Q&A, more in-depth than this live, where you can actually hop on and ask the questions in real time with a tighter-knit group and get all your questions answered. We got members here. We got people all over the world in the academy. Look at this. It's pretty cool. It's all built on School, so it's really easy to use. Hawaii, we got people in all over the US, some in Canada. I'm up in here, Canada, in the Great White North, freezing right now in winter. We got people all over UK, South America. We got people in Europe, all over there. India, some people in Pakistan, Australia, all over 100 people here. And yeah, you can check the link in bio below, click the description link and check it out, see for yourself, see all the details here. Main thing is, keep this in mind, if you join today, you will get your first client in 90 days, guaranteed, or you'll get a 100% refund. The academy is $119 per month. This is a fraction of the price of my one-on-one coaching. It's less than 10%. For just $3.96 per day, you're getting a paid client guaranteed or your money back. But at 130 members, it's going up to $139. So you can lock it today for $119 per month at the lowest price possible. Bunch of bonuses, Story AI, my custom GPT, copywriting coach, AI prompts, and all these different things. So super juicy, super awesome, really excited. This is the funnest thing I've ever done and created for copywriters. It's exactly what I wish I had when I was new. So if you just want a proven path, you want support, help, you want writing feedback, coaching calls, the entire course, the entire 60 videos and copy assignments, exercises, all the things, outreach scripts, you just don't want to think about it, join the thing today. Click the link in bio, join there. Do you have to stay for a year when you join? No, it's no contracts cancel anytime. You join today, you can leave tomorrow if it sucks. You can leave next month, you can leave in 6 months. You can stay however long you want. It's month to month, you pay for however long you want to stay. What's the difference between the school and the course sold on Kajabi? The way it works is I used to, in times past, do just a course built on Kajabi that's self-paced. So my course used to be sold as a standalone course like this on Kajabi, where you just go through it, you have the videos, you have the exercises, and all the stuff there, right? You have the video you go through, then you do the thing. You watch the video, write this assignment, do that stuff. In times past, that's how I structured my course. But I had a huge amount of overwhelming feedback over the past year and a half for people who wanted ongoing support, who wanted more accountability, who wanted to be able to ask questions every day and get answers, who wanted coaching calls to be able to hop on structured coaching calls, who wanted writing feedback to get even more. Basically, people didn't want to do it alone. So my 6-figure Copy Academy is not just take this course and be a lone wolf copywriter and figure it out on your own. It's here's my entire course, the entire roadmap, my system of learning. You get this, you get me. You're not going to be siphoned off to some weird coaches you never met before. It's literally me in there with you. A bunch of copywriters, 100 copywriters, a tight-knit group of serious copywriters who are paying to be in there. Many of them are already making a full-time income. And you get daily support. You get daily accountability. You get people helping you out, check this out. Just like you ask a question, right? Where's the question here? Question about an opener message. Flat ask, hey, I'm starting to outreach. Like, what should my opener message be? Here's Kevin, who's got way more experience, giving his answers, right? Here's my answer. So you're getting feedback from other people as well as me. And so like, basically you're gonna learn copywriting in a group setting. It's essentially my group coaching, which I used to charge $700-800 for, but you get it for like 1/7 the price, but you get way more. Oh, also, this is the coolest thing. I forgot to share this. The Academy Games. My goodness. How did I not talk about this yet? Every month, there's monthly client getting challenges. There is community challenges with cash prizes, 1-hour coaching calls up for grabs. Basically, whoever lands the most clients gets prizes, top 3. Whoever is highest on the community engagement leaderboard gets Amazon gift cards and coaching calls. New thing is the consistency game. So basically, posting daily accountability. I'm giving over $1,600 away in prizes, cash prizes, coaching calls, all that stuff in January. So you can join and compete if you join today and get in there. We got a daily copy job board every single day. I'm putting in juicy opportunities for people who are businesses directly looking for copywriters, right? People, you normally have to pay, you have to pay for these opportunities for job boards. You get it for free as a bonus as part of the community. Look at this. Somebody's looking for a video ad copywriter for $110,000 to $135,000 per year. Different opportunities here, creative strategists, email copywriters. Every single day, you get fresh opportunities directly in the academy put in there every day, daily. So tons of stuff in there. Main thing is you're going to get your first client in 90 days or you get your money back. Simple as that. That's my guarantee. Click link in bio, join today. Price is going up at 130 members. So there you go. That's my pitch. Thank you guys for joining. It's been really fun answering all your questions and as many as I could. I know I didn't answer them all, but tried my best to answer what I could. And any other questions, you can DM me. But yeah, we'll do this again probably next week, do another live stream. Ask me anything. And yeah, have a great Saturday night. Peace out.